Hello and welcome to Kickstarting Tabletop. Today we're taking a look at an awesome series of games. Welcome to Paco Games. Let's take a look.
The objective of Fly is to swat the flies off of your picnic basket by dropping the fly swatter from a specified height. If you completely cover the fly, you get to remove it and then score the fly based on the color and symbol on it. So for every 3 of the same color or same symbol, you score 1 point per fly. So since I have 3 stars, each of my stars counts. Since I have 3 yellows, each of my yellows counts. Since I have 4 of the circles, they all count as a point. Since I have 3 pluses, all my pluses count. I have 5 whites, they all count, and all 3 of my blues count. So every single one of my pieces counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points. So we just finished playing Fly from the group of Paco Games. Alex, what did you think of it?
It's interesting. I haven't played anything quite like it before. Moving the cards around can be a bit of a pain. Setup's not the easiest I've seen, but I still liked it overall.
I agree. I like the concept of it. It's a very creative game. I've seen, like you said, nothing like it. But given that it is made to be portable, the way the board is set up and maintained, I don't think it really accomplishes that goal very well. It is still a good game, and if you can get to a flat surface, such as a table at a restaurant or something, then yes, it'd be a great game. But I'm just thinking of, say you're in the car wanting to play a quick game, this isn't the game for you. You need a flat surface. But all in all, it's good. I'd give it about a 7, 7.5.
The scoring also can be a bit confusing the first time, but once you figure it out.
The scoring was, it took a minute to get used to the way it scored, but all in all, I really do like the scoring. It's creative.
Yes. I'd give it a 6 or so.
The objective of TKO is to knock your opponent out by hitting them successfully with either uppercuts or body blows, or successfully blocking their uppercuts or body blows to score points. You move your slider up for every point you score. Once you hit the end, you win the round. TKO is a best 2 of 3 wins. I thought TKO was a more complicated themed rock, paper, scissors. It wasn't that it wasn't fun, it was just, you've played rock, paper, scissors your whole life, and so you really have to do something special to make it different. But all in all, I'd probably give it a 6. What do you think, Alex?
I think it is deceptively simple. I will say that there's still some problems about the whole portability you were talking about with Fly, where with how you have to set things up, it would not be ideal for a car ride or plane ride, train ride, boat ride.
For planes, trains, and automobiles, it would not be optimal?
No, it would not. I'd give it a 7, though.
The objective of Jim is to become the jeweler with the largest, most valuable collection. The game consists of 6 rounds, with round 1 having 4 cards, rounds 2 through 5 having 3 cards, and the final round having 2 cards. You must leverage assets to outbid everyone else to earn more gems. You want to have the most gems, and ideally have the most of the same gem, which gives you an extra bonus.
Alright, so I had a total of 9 gems in total, so I started off with 9 points. Me and Alex tied for sapphires, so they gave me +2, so I'm at 11. And then I had majority of rubies, so that put me at 14. Alex and I also tied for diamond, so they gave me +2 as well, so that put me at 16 total points. So we just finished up on gem. What did you think, Tyler?
I liked it, but I wish I had had a little bit of better planning. This game requires a lot of thinking ahead of time. I got to the end and I was getting no points because I had not refreshed all my gems. And Alex was playing a little mind games with me, and I think that definitely contributed. So it's a very strategy and mind game intensive game. But all in all, it was fun.
I definitely have to agree. It was a lot of fun to play and easy to get to grasp how to play as long as you, like Tyler said, planned ahead, kind of like in chess. But I liked it. I would play it again.
Yeah, you definitely have to react to how the other players are playing. The first few rounds are going to really determine how you go into the last few rounds.
So, score?
I want to rate it badly because I lost, but it was just so much fun losing. I'm going to give it a 7.
7? I'd have to give it a 7 as well.
I'll give it an 8.
So that was Jim. Q is a tile laying game in which your objective is to score the most points at the end of the game by having the correct colors in your hand as your last card. Longest chain for red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 3 here, 12 points. Longest yellow is 1 plus 3, 4, plus 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The longest purple is over here, and it's 3, 6, 7, 8. The longest blue, 3, 4, 5, 6. The longest green is 1 plus 3 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. You get double points for your center. So Alex, you have 26. Josh, me and you each have 24. Then you add your 2 outsides with no modifier. Alex, for blue, you have 6.
Woohoo!
And for purple, you have 8. What is your total, Alex?
40.
I have the red for double, 24 points, plus the purple is 8, brings me to 32, and the green is 11, brings me to 43. Josh, you have red times 2 is 24, plus purple is 8, so it's 32, plus...
The fruits of my labor.
So, Tyler, what did you think of Hue?
I liked it. It's a simple game with many complex strategies in there. You have 5 cards to play, and it really, really matters what you play when. The poison section can really mess with your strategy if you're not expecting it, and it can ruin the whole game for someone if you play it at the right time. While I do say there's a lot of strategy in it, apparently there's a lot of luck in it too. You want to go into a little detail about that?
Yeah, so I had no idea what I was doing. We kind of did that on purpose just to see how the game would play. So I was basically putting down random cards in the correct places, of course, and I won by 2 points.
So, yeah, it's a game you can pick up and play pretty easily, obviously. It goes pretty fast. It's a game you can play 3 or 4 times in succession. Scoring can be a little bit difficult, so don't try to do it without a pen and paper. And be careful not to mix up your starter cards and your poison cards when you're storing it again. But overall, I liked it quite a bit.
So, Tyler, numerical value?
I would rank it very high. Give it a 7.8.
I'll give it an 8.
Straight 8 from me.
Okay, so all in all, Tyler, what did you think?
I really like pack games. They are very portable. However, some of them are, when I think of a portable game, I think of a game you can play in the car, just in the back seat. You're on a long car ride. Some of these games don't lend themselves to that, but they're definitely easy to throw in your pocket, like if you're stuck in an airport or something. Then you can just find a small little space to play them. I think my favorite, I would have to say, is Hue. I don't know, maybe I just like colors, but yeah, it was definitely really fun. I'd say my least favorite is TKO, just because it seemed a little simplistic, in my opinion. But
Gotcha. How about you, Alex?
Well, there's really not much I can add to that. It's a game you could maybe even just take up with some strangers you find waiting in a line or something.
Yeah, definitely. I'd have to agree with pretty much what both of them said. I was stuck in the airport yesterday for 12 hours where I did have space. So, if you're stuck in the airport, these definitely would help out because, you could just lay them out on the ground, or some airports have tables in the middle of them, and you can just, lay them there. But also, like Tyler said, it's hard to play like in the back of a car or something like that. So, but all in all, I think they're great. I think the concept is awesome, and really can't wait to see what other sort of games they have. Thanks for watching this episode of Kickstarting Tabletop. If you want to go ahead and back Pack of Games, here's the link right here. You can go. We'll also put it in the description below so that you can go check it out, back it. There's a lot of different levels. It's only like $6 per game, but Chris has thrown together a couple of bundles where you can get like all 4 for like $24, get a couple bucks off.
plus any of the stretch goals, which he has currently in the works 4 other games, which all look very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. So if you get all 4 of these for like $24 and all the stretch goals are met, you could potentially be walking away with 8 total games.
Definitely worth it.
Definitely. And if you want to find out a little bit more about us, see a couple of the other games that we've reviewed, here's our link right here. We'll also put that in the description below. But thanks for watching. Check back next time.
See you then.